In this video, I'm going to go over the process of doing screen printing on the cheap. First off, I'm going to start off with clip art that I got from online. I have my text just about ready to be printed out. I'm going to select the color that I want to get printed. Then I will invert the selection and save that to another channel. And under my channels tab, you'll see that it's already been selected and it's all black. And this is what it's going to look like once I print it out. I prefer to print from my channels because when it prints out a lot darker than it is to print out colored black, if that makes any sense. This will help exposing the screen a whole lot easier. It can actually burn for a little bit longer without the UV light penetrating the ink. Printed it out on some vellum, like very translucent paper. You can also use transparencies if you have a laser printer. Now I'm going to coat my screen with this particular brand of emulsion. You're gonna need a emulsion scooper. Be careful not to make a mess, obviously. By the look of my table, got emulsion all over it. Now when I coat my screens, I like to do the back side, then the inside, then the back side. Make sure you have the scooper firmly pressed to the screen, and you want to scrape off all the excess emulsion, and yeah, you don't want it thick. And then you just store the screen away for a little bit until it dries. Right here I have a halogen lamp, ghetto rig, clamped to my table. This is how I'm going to expose my screen. So I took some foam, placed my screen on top of the foam, making sure that it's nice and firmly in there. I'm going to put my artwork face down onto the screen. And this is a piece of glass. This is like the only piece of glass that I have, so I'm gonna make it work. Gotta use what you have. And then you want to make sure that your artwork is centered with placement wise, because you don't want to burn your image and it be too low, too high. But yeah, I'm pretty much experimenting at this point because I've never really burnt an image this way. I'm gonna burn it at 3 minutes. Maybe 3.5, and let's hope it works. Be careful when you're touching the glass. It does get really hot, and maybe you should put the light farther away. You don't burn the screen either. Now with the pressure washer at a distance, what I'll do is I'll wet both sides and kind of let it saturate for a little bit. Is that the proper word? Saturate? As you can see where the line of the glass meets, or where it burned kind of weird, well, that wasn't what I had planned, and I have to go back and do it again. At 3 attempts later, I figured out that it takes me about 8 minutes to burn the screen properly. I say burn, but I should be saying exposing, but it's such an indecent word. Now I got my homemade press clamped down to my table, and I got my image centered out on and my heat press is almost to temperature. I'm going to tape off the edges so that the ink doesn't go through. That is if you're a messy printer. I'm going to apply my ink and put on the shirt. And here is the fun part. Actually, this whole process is fun. You want to make sure you have the proper distance from your neck collar to the top of the image. This one I kind of messed it up and printed it too close to the collar. Made it look dumb, but live and learn. I'm going to flood the image with the ink, and then I'm going to stroke it nice and easy. How come that just sounded indecent? Anyhow, you want to make sure you press all the ink through the screen and onto the shirt. I'm going to take the shirt off and then put it in the heat press. I put this Teflon sheet of Teflon, and yeah, you gotta make sure you use that because I'm not sure what would happen if you didn't use the Teflon, but I don't think the results would be very good. After 10 seconds underneath the press, carefully peel off the Teflon sheet and inspect my awesomeness work. Yeah. And it's very nice and smooth. Very soft to the touch. Well, check it out. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you like this video, please click like and share. And if you want to see more cool videos from me, subscribe. Have a good one.